Hi everybody, it's Honest John again. Now, since the founding of this country, it has been a given that we leave no soldier behind. When wars have ended, there have been prisoner swaps. During wartime, we have mounted daring and risky rescue attempts deep in enemy territory to rescue captured soldiers. For years after the Vietnam War, there was a huge effort to account for soldiers who were missing in action. That vow to leave no soldier behind has been regarded as sacred up until now. Conservatives have decided that there are now exceptions to that sacred vow, that Bowe Bergdahl is an exception. There has been a concerted effort on the right to paint this prisoner exchange as an act of malfeasance, even as an impeachable offense. Now, it may be that he was a deserter. Evidence indicates that Bergdahl walked off the base voluntarily. But there is no evidence that he collaborated with the Taliban or anybody else, as the right is trying to, that's a rumor the right is trying to spread. They really love to do that unfounded rumor stuff. There's no evidence that he was a collaborator with the enemy. And until the Army completes their investigation into Bergdahl's actions, we will not know for sure what the circumstances were. Now, I suspect he was mentally ill, but that's only an unfounded suspicion. But I will guarantee you this: even if he were a candidate for the Medal of Honor, the right would still be in an uproar, because Obama did it. The president and the military brass have been firm in upholding this sacred trust. And the White House reported that details of this prisoner swap were reported to members of Congress in 2011 and again in 2012. As a matter of fact, in 2012 it was published in the Washington Post, so it was public knowledge. So the idea that Congress did not have notification, no, they didn't have 30 days notification. They had 3 years notification. But prominent Republicans, including John McCain, James Inhofe, Ted Cruz, Lindsey Graham, John Bolton, and many others, have spoken out against this swap. And some have even said that they would not have approved it, that they would not have done it. And GOP strategists have coordinated attacks on Bergdahl, and of course, Fox News has joined in. They've attacked Bergdahl, Obama, even Bergdahl's family, even talking derogatively about Bergdahl's father's beard. Well, let me tell you something. You don't fuck with the beard. So if you're paying attention, the vow to leave no soldier behind is no longer considered sacred by today's conservatives, which means by today's Republican Party. This is something that every soldier, sailor, airman, or Marine should keep in mind when they go to vote in the next election and every election from now on. Thanks for listening.